Welcome back to our channel, where we explore the world of coins, collectibles, and hidden treasures that might be sitting right in your pocket. Today we're diving deep into the most valuable Australian 10-cent coins that could be worth big money. That's right, some of these small silver coins, which most people overlook, can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars to the right collector. We'll go through the history, minting details, and key features that make these coins so special, from rare minting errors to limited editions and uncirculated beauties. So grab your change jar and get ready, because one of your 10-cent coins might just be a hidden treasure. Let's get started. First up, the Australian 10-cent coin was first introduced in 1966, the same year Australia transitioned from the old pre-decimal currency system to the new decimal system. Replacing the florin, this coin became an essential part of everyday transactions. The coin is made from copper nickel, composed of 75% copper and 25% nickel, giving it a beautiful silver appearance and strong durability. By 2001, the Royal Australian Mint in Canberra had already struck hundreds of millions of 10-cent coins, but each year's mintage tells a different story. The 2001 issue is particularly interesting because it marked Australia's centenary of federation, a time of national pride and historical celebration. The reverse of the Australian 10-cent coin features the famous lyrebird, one of Australia's most iconic and musical creatures, known for mimicking natural and artificial sounds. This design was created by Stuart Devlin, the artist responsible for many of Australia's decimal coin designs. His work symbolizes the natural beauty and uniqueness of Australian wildlife. The obverse side of the coin features a portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Ian Rank Broadley, which began appearing on Australian coins starting in 1999. The Queen faces right, with the inscription, Elizabeth II Australia 2001 around the edge, giving the coin a distinctly regal and timeless appearance. In 2001, the Royal Australian Mint produced approximately 82 million 10-cent coins, which makes it one of the more common issues of the early 2000s. However, not all coins survive in excellent condition today. Most circulated examples show heavy wear, scratches, or discoloration due to daily use. A coin in very fine condition still shows strong detail in the feathers of the lyrebird and partial sharpness in the Queen's portrait. These details make it an attractive piece for collectors who seek coins with minimal wear and high visual appeal. While the 2001 10-cent coin doesn't have any widely known mint errors or varieties like some other denominations, collectors still value it for its connection to a significant year in Australian history, the centenary of federation. There were also special commemorative coin issues in 2001, such as the 50-cent Federation coins, which sometimes lead people to mistakenly assume the 10-cent piece was also part of that set. However, the regular 10-cent issue still holds historical significance as part of Australia's continuous decimal series. Collectors often keep full-year sets, and the 2001 10-cent coin is an important component in completing that collection. The condition of a coin plays a massive role in determining its market value. The grading scale ranges from poor, fair, and good to very fine, extremely fine, almost uncirculated, and uncirculated. A 2001 Australian 10-cent coin in very fine VF condition typically has clear lettering, visible lyrebird details, and only moderate signs of circulation wear. Collectors appreciate VF coins because they maintain their character while still being affordable. It's always recommended to handle coins with care and avoid cleaning them, as that can reduce their value significantly in the eyes of serious numismatists. Now let's talk about what everyone wants to know, the value. The face value of this coin is, of course, 10 Australian cents. However, in very fine condition, collectors and dealers may value it between 25 cents and $1 Australian dollar, depending on the market demand and condition. In US dollars, that's roughly 15 cents to 65 cents USD. While this might not sound like a fortune, remember that coin collecting isn't just about quick profits. It's about preserving pieces of history. Moreover, coins in uncirculated or proof condition from the same year can reach several dollars, especially in certified holders from PCGS or NGC. Even though the 2001 10-cent coin isn't considered rare today, its value could grow in the future. As time passes, high-quality examples will become scarcer due to wear and loss. Collectors often predict that common coins and excellent grades will gain popularity as fewer survive in the long term. The key to future value lies in preservation, keeping your coins safe in coin flips or albums, away from moisture and air exposure. Building a complete collection of Australian 10-cent coins from 1966 to today is a rewarding way to watch both historical and monetary value grow. Here's a fun fact. The lyrebird on the reverse of the 10-cent coin is based on the superb lyrebird, which is native to the rainforests of southeastern Australia. Its elaborate tail feathers, shaped like a lyre, have made it one of the most beautiful birds in the world. Stuart Devlin, the coin's designer, wanted to showcase the unique charm of Australian wildlife to both locals and international audiences through his coin art. Over the decades, this design has become one of Australia's most recognizable coin motifs, proving that even small change can carry big cultural meaning. So there you have it, the story of the 2001 Australian 10-cent coin, a small but shining piece of Australian history. From its copper-nickel composition and iconic lyrebird design to its modest yet meaningful collector value, this coin reminds us that even the most common currency can hold incredible stories. If you enjoyed learning about this coin, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss our next coin history video. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Do you have a 2001 10-cent coin in your collection? Maybe it's worth more than you think. Next up. The 10-cent coin has been a part of Australia's decimal currency system since 1966, when the country transitioned from the old pounds, shillings, and pence to the modern dollar and cent system. The coin's design has remained remarkably consistent throughout the decades, featuring the superb image of a lyrebird, a native Australian bird known for its ability to mimic sounds, on the reverse side. This elegant and iconic design was created by Stuart Devlin, the official goldsmith and designer for the Queen, whose artistic touch gave Australian coins their distinct beauty and worldwide recognition. On the obverse side, or the front of the coin, we see the effigy of Queen Elizabeth II, which in 2006 was the fourth portrait, designed by Ian Rank Broadley, showing a more mature and realistic representation of the Queen. Now, let's talk about the background and production of the 2006 10-cent coin. These coins were minted by the Royal Australian Mint in Canberra and produced primarily for circulation. The 2006 mintage numbers were relatively high, around 83 million coins were struck, making it a common year in circulation. However, what separates the ordinary from the extraordinary in coin collecting is not just the number of coins minted but the condition, strike quality, errors, and preservation. Coins in very nice condition, like the one we're discussing today, often show clear details of the lyrebird's feathers and a lustrous surface free from major scratches or dents, making them more desirable to collectors than worn or heavily circulated pieces. The metal composition of the 2006 Australian 10-cent coin is 75% copper and 25% nickel, giving it that bright silvery appearance that resists tarnishing even after years of circulation. It weighs 5.65 grams and measures 23.60 millimeters in diameter, with a reeded edge that gives it a pleasant texture and grip. Though these technical details might seem minor, they play a crucial role in identifying authentic coins and differentiating genuine Australian coins from replicas or foreign currency. Over the years, the coin's composition and design have remained consistent, preserving its place as one of the most recognizable coins in the Australian dollar system. Let's move into the value and worth aspect, the part every collector and viewer is eager to know. In general, a 2006 Australian 10-cent coin in very nice circulated condition might not fetch a huge fortune, but it still carries collector interest. Its typical value ranges between 20 cents and $1, depending on the grade and eye appeal. However, if you have a coin that's in uncirculated or mint state condition, it could be worth up to $5, and coins with proof quality or found in mint sets can sometimes sell for $10 or more. Certain error coins, such as those with die cracks, off-center strikes, or double edges, could be valued much higher, even up to $50 or beyond, depending on rarity and demand. Many collectors overlook these small denomination coins, thinking they're too common to be valuable, but seasoned numismatists know that condition and rarity can transform an everyday coin into a collector's prize. The 2006 10-cent coin is a perfect example of this. If your coin shows sharp detail, full mint luster, and minimal signs of wear, you're already holding something that could appreciate in value over time, especially as coins featuring Queen Elizabeth II become increasingly collectible following her passing. As the era transitions to coins featuring King Charles III, interest in earlier coins featuring the Queen is rising steadily among both Australian and international collectors. It's also interesting to note the historical context of 2006 in Australia. That year marked 40 years since the introduction of decimal currency, a milestone that drew attention to Australia's numismatic heritage. Many collectors began revisiting older designs and modern issues alike, boosting the popularity of even simple coins like the 10-cent piece. Collecting such coins allows you to hold a tangible piece of Australia's monetary evolution, connecting you directly to decades of design tradition, craftsmanship, and cultural identity represented in each metallic detail. If you're interested in collecting or selling your 2006 10-cent coin, always start by examining its condition under a good light or magnifying glass. Look for original shine, defined edges, and minimal contact marks. You can also check online marketplaces like eBay, numismatic auction sites, and collector forums to see current selling prices and market trends. Always remember, grading is everything. A coin graded MS65 or higher, mint state, can bring in much higher offers compared to the same coin with visible wear. Keeping your coins stored in protective cases, away from humidity and fingerprints, helps preserve their condition for future resale or collection value. Beyond just monetary worth, every coin tells a story, and the 2006 10-cent Australian coin is no exception. It embodies national identity, artistry, and history, making it more than just a piece of metal. The lyrebird symbolizes Australia's incredible wildlife, while the Queen's portrait marks a long era of stability and continuity in the Commonwealth. Holding one in your hand is like holding a miniature piece of Australia's legacy, one that has passed through countless lives, traveled across cities and states, and still carries its shine and spirit even after years of use. So, if you enjoyed learning about the 2006 Australian 10-cent coin, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an episode about coin values, histories, and rare discoveries. Share this video with your friends, especially if they love collecting coins or finding hidden treasures in their loose change. And remember, every coin in your wallet has a story waiting to be told. This is your host signing off, inviting you to stay curious, keep collecting, and always check your change, because your next coin might just be worth more than you think. Next up. The 2012 Australian 10-cent coin is part of a long-running series first introduced in 1966, the same year Australia transitioned from the old pound system to decimal currency. The coin is made of 75% copper and 25% nickel, giving it a silvery appearance and a durable finish that resists tarnishing. On the obverse side, you'll find the elegant profile of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Ian Rank Broadley, which has been used on Australian coins since 1999. This portrait reflects the continuity and legacy of the Commonwealth, marking a royal presence that connects all decimal coinage generations. On the reverse side, designed by Stuart Devlin, we see one of the most iconic designs in Australian coin history, the lyrebird, a native Australian species known for its incredible ability to mimic sounds. The lyrebird's image symbolizes the uniqueness and beauty of Australia's wildlife. Devlin, often referred to as the goldsmith to the Queen, was responsible for the entire range of decimal coin designs, and his artistic work on the 10-cent coin remains one of the most beloved and enduring in Australian numismatics. Now, when it comes to mintage, the Royal Australian Mint produced approximately 40 million 10-cent coins in 2012. While this is a fairly high number, making the coin common in circulation, the true value depends heavily on the condition, mint errors, and demand among collectors. Coins graded as very good or extremely fine typically hold their face value, but when in uncirculated or proof condition, the worth can climb significantly, especially if part of a mint set or if it has unique minting characteristics such as off-center strikes or die cracks. For a 2012 10-cent coin in very good condition, its general market value remains close to its face value of 10 Australian cents, which equals roughly $0.07. However, collectors often pay between $1 to $3 for visually appealing examples, especially those that retain strong details and have minimal wear. If you're lucky enough to have one in brilliant uncirculated condition, particularly from a Royal Australian Mint set, the price could reach $5 to $10, depending on buyer interest and presentation. The true fascination with this coin lies not only in its value but in what it represents. The 2012 release came at a time of continued growth and modernization within the Royal Australian Mint. It reflects Australia's consistent commitment to quality coinage and its balance of heritage and innovation. Each 10-cent coin from that year serves as a snapshot of national identity, combining royal tradition, local fauna, and precise craftsmanship into a single metallic masterpiece that circulates in millions of hands across the nation. Many coin collectors today seek out the 2012 10-cent coin as part of completing the full decimal series from 1966 onward. It's a fun and educational way to track changes in design details, minting quality, and even subtle shifts in alloy brightness. Some collectors specifically chase coins struck in different years to observe how the minting process evolved over time, making even ordinary coins like the 2012 issue a key part of a larger, historical puzzle. You might be wondering if there are any rare varieties or errors associated with the 2012 10-cent coin. While major errors are uncommon, some collectors have reported minor die cracks, partial collar strikes, and die fill issues where parts of the design appear faint or missing. These rare anomalies can make a coin worth anywhere from $20 to over $100, depending on the rarity and visual appeal of the error. So before spending your 10-cent coins, always give them a close inspection. You never know what treasure you might be holding. When it comes to collecting tips, always handle your coins carefully by the edges and store them in acid-free holders or coin capsules to prevent tarnishing. For the 2012 10-cent coin, even a small scratch or discoloration can significantly lower its value in the collector's market. Consider getting your most pristine coins professionally graded by PCGS or NGC if you believe they're in top condition. A certified grade can double or even triple your coin's resale value. If you enjoy exploring the stories behind everyday coins like this one, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, hit the notification bell, and leave a comment below telling us what rare coins you found recently. Every coin has a story, and every collector's journey adds a new chapter to the world of numismatics. The 2012 Australian 10-cent coin may not be made of gold or silver, but its historical charm, design excellence, and collectible potential make it truly priceless in its own way. Next up, the 2016 10-cent coin is part of the decimal series first launched when Australia moved away from the British pounds, shillings, and pence system in 1966. Designed by the legendary Stuart Devlin, who was known as the goldsmith and jeweler to the Queen, the 10-cent coin's reverse features the stunning image of a male lyrebird, a native Australian bird famous for its extraordinary ability to mimic natural and artificial sounds from its environment. The design is intricate, showing the lyrebird with its fan tail, symbolizing Australia's natural beauty and unique wildlife. On the obverse side, the 2016 edition features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II by Ian Rank Broadley, which was introduced in 1999 and continued to appear on Australian coins until 2018. Now, let's talk about the physical characteristics that make this coin stand out. The 2016 Australian 10-cent coin is composed of 75% copper and 25% nickel, giving it that silvery appearance that collectors love. It weighs 5.65 grams and has a diameter of 23.6 millimeters with a reeded edge. These coins were struck for general circulation, but uncirculated and proof versions were also produced for collectors through mint sets released by the Royal Australian Mint. The brilliant shine of the uncirculated coin, with its crisp details and mirror-like finish, makes it an attractive piece for coin enthusiasts and investors alike. The 2016 mintage for the 10-cent coin was quite high, with over 16 million pieces struck for circulation. This means that, in circulated condition, most of these coins are quite common and worth their face value. However, what sets certain coins apart are their condition, rarity of mint errors, and packaging. Coins in uncirculated condition, especially those directly from mint rolls or official sets, can command a small premium among collectors who prefer pristine, untouched coins. Over time, as these coins remain in top condition while others wear out, their collectible value tends to rise modestly. One of the most interesting aspects of the 2016 10-cent coin is how it marks a stable year in Australian coinage, a continuation of consistency in minting standards and design tradition. While 2016 did not introduce any major design changes or commemoratives for the 10-cent denomination, it remains an important coin for modern collectors because it represents the final years of Queen Elizabeth II's rank broadly portrait before the effigy was replaced in 2019. This subtle historical transition gives the coin added appeal for those building full portrait sets of the Queen across decades. When it comes to value, the 2016 Australian 10-cent coin in circulated condition is generally worth about 10 cents AUD, its face value. However, in uncirculated condition, values can range between $1 to $3 Australian, depending on quality, luster, and whether it's from a mint roll or collector set. Proof coins, which were specially struck for collectors with a polished mirror finish, can fetch around $10 to $15 Australian or more if graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC. Exceptional examples with high mint state grades, MS66 or higher, may occasionally sell for $20 Australian or above on collector marketplaces like eBay or numismatic auctions. For those wondering about error coins, the 2016 10-cent series does include a few interesting finds. Some collectors have reported coins with off-center strikes, die cracks, or slight doubling on the Queen's profile or lettering. These types of errors can significantly boost the value depending on severity and rarity. Minor errors might sell for $10 to $30 Australian, while more dramatic ones can exceed $100 AUD. Always handle potential error coins carefully and get them authenticated if you believe they're special, as condition and verification make all the difference in their market value. From a historical perspective, the Australian 10-cent coin has seen remarkably few changes since its debut. This consistency gives it a strong symbolic presence in the nation's currency system. The design by Stuart Devlin has endured for decades because it perfectly captures the essence of Australia, elegant, distinct, and proud of its wildlife heritage. The 2016 issue serves as a continuation of that proud legacy, connecting modern Australia to its post-decimal roots. Collectors often appreciate this continuity, as it tells a story of national identity through design evolution and portrait changes. For coin collectors and YouTube subscribers, this coin provides a perfect opportunity to start or expand a collection focused on modern Australian decimals. You can build a full decade set from 2010 to 2020, comparing mintages, effigies, and surface quality. For beginners, finding uncirculated 2016 coins in mint condition from coin dealers or sealed bags can be a low-cost way to enter the hobby. The beauty of coin collecting lies in discovering the extraordinary in the ordinary, and the 2016 10-cent coin is a shining example of that philosophy. So, if you enjoyed learning about the 2016 Australian 10-cent coin, make sure to subscribe to our channel for more fascinating coin stories, historical insights, and market updates on rare Australian and world coins. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment about which coins you'd like us to cover next, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an upload. Every coin tells a story, and the 2016 10-cent piece reminds us that even the smallest coins carry a legacy worth preserving. Thanks for watching.